sometimes we think that in order to do something great, to reach our destiny, we need to do something we can't do with something we don't have from somewhere we're not. That couldn't be farther from the truth. It wouldn't have been your destiny if it wasn't on your path. Your path is already your destiny. But every single day we make hundreds of tiny decisions, and they are going to lead you towards a higher or a less optimal timeline. There is a limit to when you reached enough less optimal decisions to reach your highest destined timeline. This has to do with millions of other people and circumstances. That moment, however, when you do choose to live your highest truth, that's when you're okay, you were never alone, but the moment you do that, it's like you're getting superpowers. Because when we step into that role, that version of ourselves, it ties into so many other destinies. The magical thing about a destiny, it never operates alone. My destiny is linked with your destiny, and your destiny is linked with millions of other destinies. Believe it or not, it sounds too big to be true. But you know the butterfly effect? The smallest action, intention, or even thought in one part of the world, it can affect people and things far, far and wide, and we may not even ever come into contact with them, but we're all connected somehow. And that's why you get superpowers, because when you do that, you're no longer only operating with your own consciousness, your own team, spirit team. It's like almost every other spirit team rushes in to help you to fulfill your destiny, because they know that in you doing so, others will reach a higher timeline as well. And let's pretend there's a design to a destiny. You designed your destiny before you came to Earth. It was co-created. Like no destiny can stand alone. And I believe that's why when you step into your destined path, you will see synchronicities and signs left and right, because every second counts. Every second is divine. Every second plays into a bigger picture. And so I think we all need this reminder that we don't need to do something we can't do with something we don't have, because right now counts. When you see the best footballers in the world, the best figure skaters, most likely throughout your entire life, they were in the background training, playing. They didn't just switch up overnight. They became obsessed with something, and they followed through on that. That may or may not have led into their destiny. We never know if we are on this timeline or not, because it's not like God will drop down from heaven and tell you you're on the right path. Not like that. we would love to have proof. And I think one story that has inspired me a lot is this man. He built a $1 billion company business from right where he was at. He didn't go out, he didn't chase anything than what was in front of him. And he had a bank at his door several times, I believe. But he pushed through that, and now he's the richest man in Norway, or one of them. I don't know if this means that he's on his highest timeline, but I know that the same thing is possible for you, no matter who you are, and not that the goal is to become the richest person, but it might be, the goal might be to be the happiest person. And if you're not right now, it means that there's something better for you. And this is so scary because I realized one thing. The moment I started to post videos and to do something I hadn't done before, I also got feedback, and it's uncomfortable. But it's only uncomfortable when you're playing small, or when you have your sight set on the ordinary. The moment you humble yourself and you remember the bigger picture, you want that feedback. You want the tough love. And you want to be reminded that there's more, that you have a higher potential. You don't want to be sugar-coated. You don't want to be lied to. You don't want to be lied to. Like your parents, they will tell you, oh, that's amazing. Oh, you're the best. You're the prettiest. Sometimes you just need the truth. And the question is, when you do get that truth, will you remember this is now putting you in line to become one of the greatest versions of you that could ever exist? Or will you be offended? Will you take it, or will you go back to hiding? I want to share this just because I felt like it was a magical moment. It was 8 months or 9 months back. I was so lost, or I was definitely at a crossroads, but I had decided in my mind that this is a crossroad. And I was listening to this man, his name is David Jihan. He is sharing about the Kabbalah, the wisdom of the Kabbalah. And at that time he said, this is the month our destiny is being decided. Like, this is the month, this is your opportunity to step into your destiny. And I don't know if this is for humanity as a whole, or if it's just a generation, or if it was just the group of people watching, or if it's something set in the stars billions of years ago. I don't know. It matched my situation so well. And the thing about destiny, or something higher, something bigger, something better, it cannot be planned, it cannot be foreseen, and that's the magic in it. You don't want to be able to foresee your life. That would be limited. But through these magical synchronistic events, we will gain comfort and confidence. And I just wonder right now, I wonder if I had 1 million subscribers, would I be so much more confident standing here, not worried if someone could hear me? Because then I had the validation, then I knew that I was saying something of value. I wonder. I just wonder. But one of the things, I think this can happen, this will happen all the time if we'll let it to happen. If we'll let it happen. So I was staring at my phone. This picture, a YouTube thumbnail, and there's a man and there's this Northern Lights in the background, staring at this picture. I looked up out the window. Guess what was there? First time in that location I had seen it. Guess what's there? I felt so alive. I believe you can measure how close you're living to your destiny based on how alive you're feeling. And considering if you're watching this 10, 11, 12 minutes in, could you be more alive? Could we be more alive? Riddle. Destin Riddle.